Okay, here we go. Week 14, which is list everything you feel passionate about. So as we wait for people to come on in, make sure you hit the thumbs up and so forth. For the replay, basically this is what I do every Monday for our live show is I have you guys help me pick out washi for the week, and we go through this and do this together. But also, since you can't do it, I'll be here. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Sin. Whoa. Holy cow. Hi, Cheryl. I'm just telling people who watches the replay, come join us Monday if you can't. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Sherry. Thank you for coming. Okay, so I had to get both of my drawers. This is all of my 15 millimeter ones because I had to shift it because let's say Simply Gilded gives me a lot of pinks. But my blues got split up here. So it's Blue Week. The thing is, this is blue and purple. So, and this one too, I think. But I got this darker blue. I don't know if we should do, last time I did a lighter blue. So, yep, hit the thumbs up, let the crew know I'm here. Just yell if something, if you can't hear me or see something. I don't know, I'm trying to think. What did we do last time, ladies? What did we do last time? Because we've already, okay, so we did the polka dots and the stars. All right. Trying to think here. Do. Any ideas? You're planning also? Awesome. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I can't look at the purples. So this has like blue and purple and pink flowers. So there's a lot of ones I've realized, especially the bigger washi, that are multicolored. So, but I'm leaning towards this, but I don't know what to do with that copper. It has silver. This is close to it, but it has a silver foil. Yes, right here. I got it a while ago, not the new release. So I think this came with a box maybe. And then this is Simply Gilded as well. This was, oh my gosh. I think she was like one of her clearance sales or something. No, I've ordered some more. And then I put these like hazy, like, how to describe it, a brown maybe or purple. It's really, when you get to mixing some of the colors, it's really hard for me to figure out where to put them. So, yeah, I love the copper too, but I'm trying to figure out which one to go with the copper. We could do the butterflies because they are coppery as well. What do you think? Yes, they do. I agree. I was like, I saw all the purple and everything. I was like, okay, just be good. So usually I do is I fill up my cart and then I go back through and then reduce it down to my budget. These two? Okay. Let's do those two. All right, let me move these out of the way. Here. Yeah, I love the, this was from a subscription box, so as you can tell, it's been loved. So, but I was like, I'm always looking for blue, and now I need like green. I did get my subscription box for this month, the feet one. What is it called? Yeah, something feet. Middle child barging right in and doesn't even knock. It's like, I'm hungry. You're always hungry. But I'll let you eat because you're skinny as a twig. All right. I love boys. Give me. Okay, close there. The littlest one's napping, and I told the others to keep your ears out for Sleepy Goose. It is a hot 80-degree weather here in Oregon right now. So I turned off we got like half our, like, started slowly putting away our fans because it's starting to not be so hot. And then all of a sudden we get an 80-degree after having a bunch of 70-degree weather. So, yeah. Okay, don't. Nope, you're going to All right. So, how is everyone? There's Tamika. Hi. What's cool about these butterflies, besides the background being like blue, it has all these multicolored butterflies on them. How was everybody's week? I feel like I'm getting busy again. 62? Yeah, not here. It was cool for like the last 5 or so days, and now today it's going up to 80. Not a cloud in the sky, so of course that warms us up when that happens. All right. Thinking. There's so many blues. That's the one I want. How are you, Tamika? How's everybody? All right, so before I start writing, I'm going to zoom in here. List everything you feel passionate about. Okay, and then zooming in for the take action part. As Van Gogh says, you would rather die of passion than of boredom. Everyone has a deep down something that they feel passionate about or desire. Sometimes your passion conflicts with who you think you are, or it feels difficult to attain with your busy schedule. Plan an afternoon this month that you can devote to exploring and investing in your deepest passion without fear or embarrassment. So that's the take action part. They are getting contained. They're a lot of them are over 25%. One's over 58% contained. We haven't had much smoke due to we did have like a blustery, rainy, windy, typical fall Oregon day a couple days ago. And this is our first sunny day after having a bunch of, because it started raining, what was it, Friday? And it was blowing like crazy, but it was coming from the south. So it was pushing things north. But the thing is, it was raining like buckets. So it was okay. They still were able to contain the fires. They're still containing it now. I haven't seen a lot of pictures yet online of the aftermath, only on some things, like the small town in Southern Oregon. What was it? Phoenix and Tangent. So, yeah, the fires have definitely died down and the air is much better. It's always weird writing cursive in this pen. That's cool. Yeah, how's everyone else? I'm feeling pretty good. Oops. Got marker all over me. That's typical. Oh no! Sorry to hear that, Cheryl. That's not too bad. Oh my gosh, that sucks. It always sucks when you lose a best friend. It sucks. Yes, definitely prayers for his family and you for a loss of a friend. I feel these are always too small. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yes, I would be sad too. Oh my goodness that he died the same day. Oh my goodness. Definitely keep him up in our prayers. Okay. There's some blue hearts and purplish hearts in here. We'll use. Yeah, definitely let them know that they got a whole crew here praying for them as well. Yeah. That rose goalish. Oh, it works. I'll go big. Steve. I totally hear you. Yeah, it's what happens when you have a common name like that. Possibly. All right. Yes, definitely keep him in prayers and his families. And that was, yeah, he's young. Like, oh my gosh, he's only a couple of years older than me. Ooh. So if you're willing to share, as I share mine with everyone, um, go ahead and share what you're passionate about. That's what I was looking for, some cool hearts. And yes, they're big, but I don't care. I know, Cheryl. I know. Hey, Sherry, be safe driving and listening. Um, yeah, just I hope and I believe and I have faith that the reason we're going through these things this year and that there'll be some light and something good and positive that will come out for 2021. Just, it's one of those things we just gotta go go through the motions. Sometimes God has to, give us these things so then we appreciate the happy and the positive and the good moments when they come. Yeah, just keeping the faith that everything, like I am just like, especially our country, just praying for peace. I always pray for peace. Um, not to, what political way or another. I just pray for peace for whatever is going to happen this elections year for us. So that's all. I do have my own wants, what I want to happen, but I got to remember that I'm not the only one on this country and then this planet, that God has created this to where he can't just grant everybody's wishes, because then it'd be a lot of chaos and confusion. That things will work out to the positive life, and you have to have faith in him too, that he will work that out, and just keep on praying and meditating and have those positive ones. Or just keep on praying for peace. Just keep on praying. So that's all, and like I've been saying on my social media, vote. Just go vote, vote, vote. That's the only way we're able to change our government. That's the only right they can't take away. Just go vote. And apparently some people are saying, oh, you can't wear blah, blah, voting. makes sense. They don't want, you to be creating fighting and chaos at the polls. Luckily, here in Oregon, we've been mail-in for almost over 20 years now, and it works. We have drop boxes that are officially mail ballot the ballot drop boxes. No one can touch those. They don't go. They're special designated boxes that our counties have put up throughout all the counties that the officials, election people, go pick up, and you sign they have your signature from the DMV, so you sign your envelope, and if it looks funny, they put it aside to verify. I agree, Tamika. He's trying to get our attention before something happens. He's preparing us. Either he's preparing us for something bigger, and maybe not next year, but maybe a few years from now, maybe a few decades from now. We don't know for sure, of course, but also to prepare, but also be grateful for the good moments and the good times. So, yeah. What was it? So, yeah, faith is, I don't know, it's something I'm passionate about. How do you write down that? I'm just going to write what comes to mind. My faith. Because I believe, and I don't, let's just say I was raised a Christian, but as an adult, I became more and more open-minded. I still believe the Bible is God's word, but I also believe that he created the other books as well. And that's how he was able to communicate with those cultures when we didn't know about it. It's just, you gotta, it's back. So now that we're so world knowing that all around us is all this world, there is no right, or we've discovered that he created each of these cultures to believe in him in similar ways and a little different ways than us, that he got us. So, and you'd be surprised when you study and listen to other religions. And like I said, I'm not pushing religion on anybody. Everybody has their own faith, but that's what I'm asking is just, that he showed through us that there's many ways to have faith in him, and that the message was the same delivered throughout all of it. So he's definitely working on us. Trying to think if there's anything else. You said list everything you're passionate about. Planning. Oh, what about you guys? What about you? Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh. Oh, I pulled the wrong pen. Oh, well. Family. Yeah, I can see that. You can see that. Definitely. Doing what's right. Yeah. Okay. Hope I spelled it right. I'm always courteous. I'm very passionate about being courtesy and kind and, respect each other. we don't respect each other, it's really hard to, even respecting our differences, it's still, I feel that we need to do that. Cooking, yeah, for me, it's baking. But unfortunately, I don't get to do it as often because if I have to bake it, that means the family gets to eat it and I have to eat it too. And we don't need that much sugar in our lives. Because, yeah, I could bake bread and all that kind of stuff, but it's just one of those things. Okay, this one. Let's see what else am I passionate at. Oh, I know what else I'm passionate about. Oops. Learning new things. So, yeah. I'm starting to slow down, so I'm trying to like, Okay. So, what else? I think that's about it. Let's see. Well, like I have the sun right now on my eyeball, so I'm kind of like I have to lean over to see you guys' typing. But yeah. Okay. Well, let me start decorating while you guys. I can't think of anything else, so I'm not gonna push unless I have something pop up. So that's why I always start trying to decorate down here. Other than that, say coffee's my passion. Here we go. One. I have a question for you guys. Has anybody started else a commonplace journal for these type of thoughts and things? It's hard to use stick journaling. It does for me, and that's why but if it's like I have something to answer every day, I enjoy doing that. It's easier for me, like, okay, before I start work or something, I always tie something like a new habit to something you're already doing. So I like if I do, I have I guess you could say a routine. Like, okay, if I do this, this is what happens next. If I do that, that's what happens after that. It's kind of thing like that. Musical, well, and I hope you listen to it as well, as long as it keeps you, happy and recharges you. Oh, it's the wrong one. Has silver on it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else popping up here I can decorate with as the sun is in my face. I keep on forgetting I have those. Okay. Not finding much. There you go. And you can like record it in a planner or something. Record what songs you listened to that day that followed your mood. So then you have something to look back on. That's one thing I've noticed about tracking, even though it's mundane and everything like that. It's when you look back on it, you're like, oh, so that's what was going on with me. Or, oh, that is cool. How things happen. You carry your journal every day in your bag. Awesome. I love it. I have a little, I got this like for $1, a little book. But after like trying to write in it, I'm like, oh, this is a pain in the butt to write in. Because it's so small, like a wallet, that I'm not in the halfway point like this book. So when you're like trying to write, it tries to pop up on your hand. But I'm trying. Here and there, I get it done. I thought there was more blue stickers in this thing. A blue-ish. That's why I'm flipping through this like crazy. So I thought there was more blue, like flowers or something. Maybe in the mini. Yeah, I could journal when I was younger. It was easy to do a lot more things, but now I've discovered my passion, and now I'm going after it and enjoy. And also, I've discovered I enjoy doing certain things. So I'm kind of like, here we go. So, and the fact that my husband has been very supportive and letting me pursue my passions and such, that pretty cool that I have time to, because right now it gives me so much anxiety just to think if I have to go back to the workforce, which there's no point because I'm the babysitter too. All right, I'm not finding much blue stickers or something blue-ish, but yeah, I try to journal, but I've trying to get back into journaling. Usually what I used to do when I was younger, I did a paragraph on normal days, but when I was having a bad day, it would be pages and pages. And I'm kind of like, I had an idea from someone else who suffered through anxiety and depression. She says, when she has bad days, yeah, she writes it all out, but then she just shreds it. So there's like letting go of that bad feeling, or it's another way of forgiving someone. And I've done that before. And I just like, all right. So I want to keep a journal, but I don't know. I'm not much of a writer, I guess you could say. So that's why I have this commonplace one, because I like to keep mementos and quotes and thoughts and prayers that sometimes I'll write out a prayer in here if I think of like I'm in that, I guess you say, when I feel in that deep meditation and so forth, that I will start writing it out. But also I have notes in here, and they're more of self-awareness and faith-based notes to continue on. So that's why I have this. This is kind of my, I don't have to write in it every day or write like what's going on, a memory keeping thing. I just put in things to keep me positive. And then when I'm not feeling down, I can look through this. I used to start journaling it like this page here, like, what's her name now? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot her name. I don't follow her anymore because her attitude was getting to me. It was Oh, I'm sorry. I totally forgot. She's does a lot more journaling than planning, and she talks about how look at these everything to improve. It makes a great idea, but it kind of gets. I couldn't do this weekly. She did it weekly, and I was like, no. Can't. And then I have affirmations in here and cards people gave me and other things. And I have a decade in review in here that I wrote down. There's now a whole blank page. But yeah. Yes, journal, jot, and jive. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, that's who it is. Yeah, isn't that a great idea that so it's just I don't know if you had but I'm just like her energy was not jiving with my energy and great for her, but her way of doing things not so much. But heart breathing is how she has her review questions is more you say not as hard. I don't know. It was like you ease into it. Like you start out with it was almost the same way, but how do I describe it? The questions were more in depth that you could actually like, oh, this is what you're focus on this part, your goals. What happened to your goals, not just life. Like life happens. I don't want to record how I feel every week. I don't have great weeks or days or so forth. I've never had consistency in that, and I know it. So I just have to be positive when I can be and get stuff done. So yeah, unless there's anything else, but yeah, this is basically my journal, and that's why I have it a big it's basically 8.5 by 11 pages, so then I can tape things in here and write things big and put stickers on it and decorate it, and it feels more like me. And when I saw this idea, it came with two aha for me. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Is there any questions, comments? Kind of short this week, the list, but I am pursuing my planning business. I noticed I love crocheting, but it's not going to be a business for me. So that's that's basically something I do while I'm watching movies or TV. Baking, I love to bake, but it's once in a while, usually around the holidays, because that's when we have the sweets and stuff. And my faith, I'm very passionate about talking about God and how he has influenced all the cultures in our life. He showed that to me when I was struggling through my beliefs as a young person. History, I've always been a history person. I'm very passionate about showing respect, vice versa. I show respect to them, but they show respect to me. And I love learning new things. I will go down the rabbit hole of Google and search. If I found something that I'm like, I need to know what this means or what I heard about something, I will go Google it and go down the rabbit hole of Googling and researching or YouTube even. Sometimes I type it in YouTube. Right. Lately I've been doing for some of my YouTube videos is like, I've got an idea, but I want to expand on it. So I go like, oh, that's other people talking about this topic. And then I go, I'm not being shy about it. I'm like, okay, sometimes when listening or watching their videos inspires something into me that's not totally different, but it reminds me of something. So yeah. You love crocheting too, Sin? Yeah. I'm right now in the middle of finishing up my middle child's blankie. And then I'm making like bigger blankies. And then I have to figure out if my sister-in-law wants a baby blankie for her second born, because I totally forgot about that. I've been business-wise. Diversity, yes. Exactly. We can learn from all our differences. And that's what I'm very passionate about too, that with that respect kind of thing, that I respect your culture. I don't want to, make it my own unless there's some, I have to believe in culture and so forth is something that you were raised to, those traditions that you're raised upon. And so, yeah. And I respect it. And I admire it actually as well, too. I'm like, I understand that's a Black person's culture, but I admire it as well. And I think that's probably why I have a lot of Black planner friends. So on my feed, I've noticed that. So, oh, you sew blankies too? Yeah, I do blankies. I know how to do hats and other things. I saw a design someone did for a cat bed, so I'm wondering. I need to go get different yarn though, but that's another story. With the yarn, my yarn budget is under my husband. I already had too much yarn that it's spilling out of my storage already, and he's like, I'm like, I want more yarn. No. Did you see those big ones at Michaelson? The anniversary Karen cakes? They're like the big as right here. It's like 35 ounces of yarn. I was like, I saw it. And also I saw a color combination I really loved. And I was like, I got it, but they're like $40. So I was like, and my husband's like, no, you're good. You have your allowance. Yeah, but I've been spending my allowance on planner stickers. You go to Walmart? Yeah. I only go to Michael's and Joann's for my yarn because I like the Karen brand and Burnett brand. I like how it feels. They got that acrylic yarn feels. So, yeah. But, so, all right. I guess I will let you go. Thank you for hanging around with me for about here. Don't forget to oh, it's too far for you. Totally hear that. But yeah, don't forget to let the people who've missed it today come check out the replay. You're welcome. Oh, Karen, I didn't see you. Where did you pop in, girl? Hi. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I didn't find a lot of stickers for this. Like I said, blue is not a very common. It's one of my favorite colors, but it's not a very common stickers color around in Happy Planner. It's all the other colors. So yeah, enjoy it. I'll see you later, and bye everyone. I can't believe I missed Karen earlier. Oh, you're editing a video. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys next Monday at same time. And that's what I forgot to show you guys. What's next week? 15 is, hold on. List the things you want to say no to. There's something to think about. All right. Bye. Thank you for joining me.